Hey guys, so today I want to compare Android 4.2.2, the latest update on the Sony Xperia Z smartphone, comparing it against the latest iOS here on my iPhone 5, iOS 7. So if you start off here, taking a look here at the new additions here with Android 4.2.2 on the Xperia Z, the first thing of course is that we can now have lock screen widgets, so we can quickly launch the camera here on the side, but also here on the side you can add more widgets to the lock screen to instantly gain access to that. We also can have more toggles now, also up here at the top. I'm also not sure, they could have changed the theme here, so when you really go with the hardcore theme here, like now I have a blue theme, you see here that it gets colored here, as well as in the menus also gets kind of like a little touch there. But if you go into the display area here, go down to quick settings, we can add a ton of those quick toggles that we can gain access to when we go down. Like as you can see right now, we can see you have a ton of them at the top there. You can see that we also have a transparent border at the top and also at the bottom. You can also see that they have rearranged this a little bit, so it looks a little bit different there with some quick access to some apps that you can quickly launch. And also let's take a look at the difference. So on the iPhone here, we can quickly launch the camera. That's a quick access to that app. And also we can quickly launch a area here where we can have some quick toggles now finally in the iPhone with iOS 7. So let's see here if you unlock this one. So you can now quickly enable airplane mode, Wi-Fi mode, Bluetooth mode, do not disturb mode, enable that when you don't want to get disturbed, orientation screen lock mode, orientation lock I mean. Also nice little brightness slider here that we usually get in Galaxy devices from Samsung, a music player here, some quick access to some apps down here also at the bottom. You can't decide which these should be, but they could be pretty useful. If we go down again, you can see that we can get access to this area. Also, when we are on the normal home screens, you have a quick access also to the calculator and also a quick access to the camera app. And of course, in iOS 7, you can see that it has a total new UI that seems to be focusing a lot on black and white. But also upgrading the icons. And I also heard a rumor that they're doing this because or that they will change some icons in the final version of iOS 7. This square mode here in the video mode, because all of the apps also has been updated in iOS 7 in terms of its UI and feeling. The square mode here in the camera mode, I think that's for Instagram. Panorama mode, of course, when you want to take long pictures, that you've been able to do for Android for quite some long time now. Normal photo mode, HDR mode, you can also enable that. Video mode here. Apple still likes to keep it very simple and straightforward. So if you want to unlock also, I think they do have some new fade effects here. You can see both have like a fade away effect when you enable the screen. This one on the iPhone has a fade away effect also when you just turn on the display. So if you want to unlock this one, you just do it like that, and this one you go like that. If you go down from the top side here, you can see that Apple is focusing a little bit more here on just the calendar, and you can also add a stock here. And if you want to see anything specific with the calendar, you can go and edit that in the settings area. I think also that on the iPhone, all the notifications and stuff will come up here somewhere, because you have different sections here like all and missed. So that is pretty cool. You can see here also very nice transparent there in the background. So that's pretty nice here with the Xperia Z, because it doesn't have a thing that you swipe down to gain access. You get access to all the things here when you swipe down from the top, like new notifications will pop up here. Also probably when you play music, it will probably pop up here at the time. Some quick toggles here, just as you would probably get in Samsung devices. I would like to have a brightness slider though, because I think that's a thing that people usually want to control a lot when they use the device. Very nice design here. It doesn't have a transparent cool bar though, like the iPhone has. There in the background you can see nice transparency over there, but it does have some nice cool things here when you activate a new theme, that it instantly changed the whole kind of feel of the device. You can see I have the Sapphire theme here. If I would change to maybe like a green theme or something, it would totally change how it looks like inside of here. If we want to multitask on both these two devices, of course on the iOS, you use double tap here, and you can see that they have changed the multitasking area. Instead of being at the bottom in iOS 6, that is, you have now this swiping way, so you swipe to remove stuff, and you can see how I can swipe to remove things, apps and stuff that I have opened up. On the Xperia Z, of course, we just click on the multitasking button, and you can see all of the apps that we have opened up here. We can quickly swipe them to remove. You also gain access here to some quick access to some apps here, kind of the same as you would get in iOS when you swipe from the bottom, where you get access to the flashlight, the camera, the calculator. You can't customize these, I think, but some apps here that you get quick access to. You can also quickly customize this. You can see we have some first quick access to some apps here that we can have overlay, like the calculator. Let's see here also, if you bring out this one, some quick notes also that you can have quickly enable. But if you want to have it to be like a big app, you can also tweak that, of course. Add small apps. Let's see here. Okay, so this does seem like you can only add small apps, maybe some big apps, like you did see Gmail there as well. But that's how you multitask over here. Speaking about, let's see here, if we go back. If you want to search, of course, if you just want to use like a voice system or something, of course you can use Google Now here on the Xperia Z. Just hold in and then just go up there at the top, and it will fire up Google here, and we can click on that. What is 2 plus 2? What is 2 plus 2? Okay, of course, I don't have any internet right now, but you just tap on that, and when you have internet, you can quickly enable that. I might demo that in another video. Of course, with iOS, we do have Siri still, and Siri has gained some new features, actually, that I haven't checked out right now, but you just hold in on the home button, of course. What is 2 plus 2? Very nice UI here, and that you can see through here, and that also does take advantage of Wolfram Alpha, so you can see even more information here. So if you really didn't think you would find, if you didn't want to know just the answer of 4, if you want to know the number line and other stuff, you can also see that. Pretty cool and awesome. Also, if we continue on here, if you want to search on these devices, I mean, of course, one of the main difference here still is that on the Xperia Z here, you can see that I can have both widgets and apps on my home screen. And of course, if I want to customize the look here in Android here, I can quickly just go and install Apex Launcher, Nova Launcher, or any other launcher. And of course, I can tweak more in Android, where you're a little bit more locked down here with just apps on the iPhone. And also, if you want to search for stuff, of course, you just use this Google Now feature. You can use the Google Search widget, or like Google Now, to search for apps and stuff that you have on your device. I'm pretty sure on Android. Well, of course, if you want to search in iOS 7, they made it a little bit different. Earlier they had it so you just made a one swipe here to the left side and bring up the search. Now what you have to do is you just need to swipe down like this on your home screen, and the cool thing is that it works on any screen. So I think it's a little bit better. You can see here when I search for something that it do come up different things, music and stuff, and also applications that I do have available on my device. Of course, also with iOS 7, there is some new additions. We can check out the Safari browser, maybe the phone browser and stuff. The cool thing though with iOS 7 is that it really looks different compared to earlier versions of iOS. and that's definitely something that we do enjoy. You can definitely see it here inside of the camera app, and if you also just bring up the camera app here on my Sony Xperia Z, I mean, the camera app, I mean, it's a phone. You can, yes, you can call with it, and that's one of the cool features, that you can actually call for reals with these two devices. So that's of course very nice. I might do a video comparing specific apps. If you want me to compare any specific apps between these two devices, maybe the browser, maybe the gaming experience or something, please let me know about that, and I will see what I can do. And just to confirm here on my my device here, you can see that on the Xperia Z that we really are having Android version, Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. That's definitely a nice addition, especially if you haven't updated, if you never updated your Xperia Z. There was an update earlier also that did enhance how the screen was, the screen quality. If you have never updated, you should definitely have to check that out, because there's an also update that will definitely make your screen look a lot better than the default. I also do believe that they do have a new feature here that you can sort for most use or most used apps in the Xperia Z, and of course there could also be a lot of other things that I have forgot. But just a quick little view here overall, just a quick look here and comparison. Of course, ton of things I can compare. If you want to see, as I said, if you want to see anything specific, please let me know about that, and I will see what I can do. But until next time, have a great day.